Okay, so what is the transaction code to create a business partner?
BP.
BP. So this is a simple transaction code in S4HANA. Okay, so BP is the maintained a business partner. So once you enter the BP transaction code, okay, so either you can select a person or organization or group. Okay, so that means whatever you're planning to create a business partner, whether he's the person or single person or group or he's the organization, you can create any of that. Okay, so once you selected that, we need to select that BP grouping and BP role. Okay, so this is the BP role and this is the BP grouping. So what are the BP groupings are there? We have the what are the BP groupings are there? In last class we discussed in the BP grouping. So we have we have BP roles. We have
FLB is
yeah
FLBN00.
yeah. Let me open this one Chrome. Okay. So I'm just opening that. We have that three roles are there. BP role from MM point of view, material management point of view. We have three roles. Okay. So let me check. So I have explained here the points how to create a business partners, okay, and how to add configuration points, everything which I added here, okay. So the person, individually, organization, group, how to define, okay, and the tables also have given here, okay. So just refer that, okay. So now I'll just add here the BP roles. What BP roles we have? We have 000000, which is the general data. Okay, so when you creating the any business partner, uh, if you want to create as a general data information, you can use the only 000000. So you can see in here there is a 0000, that is a business partner general information. But if you want to create as a vendor, okay, this business partner has a vendor. If you want to create, what you need to do? You need to do
FLB00.
what you need to do. You have to select the FLC U
Customer
0
CNC. Yeah.
FLC 001, right? So sorry, FLC 00 and there is a FLC 01. Okay, so what it is explaining here, one is for the financial data, company code data. When you selected FLC U00, that is a customer related financial data, and when you selected FLC U01, that is for customer uh, sales and distribution data. But when it is a vendor master record, you have to select FLV and 00. Okay, FLV and 00. Okay, so this is for customer master card. In case if you are if you want to create customer master data, you can use this FLC U01. Okay, and same which is like for FLC U00, that is for the customer master card again, which is for the company code information, and this is for sales information. Same like, okay, sales data. Okay, same like if you want to create a vendor master record, FLV 00. Okay, so that is for FLV N 000. So that is for vendor
Finance view.
FLV N 00, which is for
Finance view.
company code data, financial data. What?
Finance.
Yeah, financial company code information data. Okay. So FLV N00 is for vendor master record, company code data information, that is financial data information, and FLV N01 which is creating for vendor master record for purchasing organization data. Okay. So how this BP is connected to vendor master record, that I have explained in the last class. Just refer that video. Okay, or you can refer these points also here. Here I just explained here how to connect with it. Our business partner is connected to our vendor account group. So this is the configuration here, mapping. Okay, clear? Okay, so you can see here the steps also, how vendor account groups number range is created, how the assignments for the vendor account group, how BP role have to create, how BP number range will be work, how it is assigning that is there. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, now when you creating that, so you can plan that whether you're planning to create only FLV vendor master record supplier data, that is financial data, or supplier data purchasing data, or customer master record SD information, or company code data. Okay, customer company code. So it depends on this BP role. System will understood that okay, you are planning to create the vendor master card. This BP has a vendor master card, or this BP has a customer master card. If suppose you are created only with 000, then it is not connected to any of the vendor master card or customer master card. That means okay, it will be like just created BP, but still it is not active as a BP as a vendor or customer. Okay, clear? Is that clear?
Okay. Can you repeat? So I am not able to understand this part.
BP, when BP role, okay, if you are selected 000000, that means
Okay.
you are just creating the BP. You are not
Yes.
assigning that this BP is a vendor or customer.
Okay.
Okay, when BP is creating as a customer, when it is created as a customer, if you are selected here FLVCU00 or FLC01,
okay.
then it is a customer master card.
Customer master.
If it is FLVN0000 or FLVN001, then it is a
Is a
vendor
vendor
master
master.
card. And this grouping is which is connected to the number range. Okay, the external number range, internal number range, that it is connected here. Okay, so
Yeah.
you just refer that video, you will understand that how this grouping is connected to our number range. Okay,
Sure.
and BP number is different, vendor number is different. Okay, when you creating the BP, the system also generating that vendor number based on our configuration. Okay,
Okay.
so that you just refer that video. Okay, it's simple concept only. Okay, clear?
Yeah. So vendor to vendor, the business process roles will be different.
Vendor to vendor,
The BP role will be different.
not vendor to vendor means I didn't get you. What do you mean by
No, the business process role what we are creating. Is it the roles what we are going to manage organization level or is something different?
No. BP role is for the whether you are planning to create as a vendor master record or customer master record or employee.
Okay. Understood.
Okay, that role will not be changed in the each individual company. It is just constant. Okay, that's what I just given that FLCU00 and FLCV0000.
000. Yeah.
Okay, and this grouping you can create your own customized also, or you can use standard also. But this grouping is connected to our vendor account group. Okay, you just refer that video. Okay, you will understand that.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so what is the vendor account group we created last time? ZD. What we created?
SV.
ZDSV, right? So I can assign that ZDSV. Okay, so what we did yesterday, we create our own grouping. Okay, that grouping is assigned to our vendor account group, ZDSV. Okay, so this is the internal assignment number. Okay, now I'll just give you that. Okay, something which like BP business partner for services. I'm just putting that. Okay, I'm just putting something like the information of country and everything what you need, you can enter. Okay, so whatever the mandatory fields, you can enter that. Okay. Now, I'm just repeating here. Once you are planning to create this BP role, okay, once you're creating a BP, business partner, if you see that there is no additional vendor information, there is no vendor information, just creating BP, because we just selected BP role as a 0000. But if I selected that FLVN 00 or FLVN 01, what will be happen? The relevant supplier information tabs will come. If I'm selecting here, now I'm just trying to go with that. So then you got that vendor general data information and vendor tax data information, which is for general data. Okay, so depends on the what you selected BP role, the additional information will be captured here. Okay, if I go to FLCU01 customer sales data, then what will be happen? It will come customer related data. Okay, it's clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means it is not only if you created with 00, that is not sufficient. You also need to be extended that to the BP roles for vendor master record and vendor customer master records. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just trying to create first BP with 0000. Okay, I'm just trying to create a 0000. Okay, I'm just entering here the information, and I'm just entering all the information which is needed. Okay, where it is mandatory fields and all. Okay, I'm just saving this one. Okay, I just enter saving this one. Okay, so so why it is coming here? Okay, I'll just go to FLC FLV. Okay, FLV, this is assigned for the vendor master card, so we need to assign the FLV and 00 only. Okay, so now I'm just trying to this created, and you get DSP. Get DSP. Okay, so now I'm just assigning BP creation. So now tell me, this address overview, identification, control, payment terms and status, these are only information for BP. But whether the vendor information where you get, the vendor information will get here, general data. So when you go to vendor general data, so the system also it is connected to the account group DSV. Okay, this connection and this connection where it is there, it was there in the configuration. Okay, I have shown right now just now. I have shown right here. You can see here business partner. Okay, so the business partner and the vendor account group, there is assignment is there. Okay, if you go to this setting, you will get understand here. So here what we need to do, you need to assign that whatever BP grouping is assigned to vendor account grouping. Okay, so in my case, I have assigned this ZDSV grouping to vendor account group ZDSP. That's why system is giving error message. We are only assigned to the only for vendor master card, not for customer master card. That's why it's not trying to assign to the only general data. Okay, clear? It's clear?
Okay.
Okay. So now one more also we just discussed about that, how this vendor number will come. I said that BP number is different, vendor number is different. Okay, so BP number is the depends on the number range which is assigned to the BP grouping, and vendor number which is assigned the number range which is assigned to this grouping, right? So both are different. Okay, but we can also design like same unique number for both. Okay, so that is what we have the setting here. When you are defining that, the setting, you also have the same number range checkbox. If you define this same number range checkbox, the system will take what number range you are assigned as a BP grouping. That means what number it is creating for BP, the same number will be created for the vendor also. It's clear? It's clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shiva, is clear?
Yeah.
Just refer that video, okay, you will understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the BP number is different, vendor number is different. Okay, if you want to different numbers, then you can define your different number range for BP, different number range for vendor. Okay, if you want to same number, then BP number and vendor number range, you have to define same number range, and you have to put the settings like same number range. Okay, clear? It's clear?
Okay.
Okay, that is the setting here. In this setting it is there. Okay, so just refer that video, then we can use that. Okay, now I'm just creating only financial data or purchasing organization data. So first what I can do, I can create the supplier financial data or purchasing organization data. So what it is needed, if you want to create the purchasing organization data, you should have the purchasing organization information. So there is a tab is there. If you want to create the purchasing data, you just click on the purchasing view. Okay, so here if you click on this purchasing data, there you have to give that which purchasing organization you are planning to extend. Okay, because when we discuss that, we have the domestic purchasing organization, import purchasing organization, service purchasing organization, intercompany purchasing organization, plant relevant purchasing organization. We can define our own, right? So this BP, whatever we are creating that BP has a vendor, that vendor where you are extending, which purchasing organization you are extending. Okay, so I'm just giving that 1910 something. Okay. Okay, now I enter. Now whatever we are entering information here, these are all will be helping to you to create the POs, or helping to create the purchase requisition, or helping to that contracts, scheduling agreement. All procurement related information can be captured from this vendor master record. Okay, so this is the purchasing organization data. So order currency, how you are ordering. So for when you order by using this vendor, when you are ordering the PO, what is the order currency we need to consider. Okay, so that it will come, because there is a domestic vendors are there, import vendors are there, so different currencies they are using, right? So you can put that what is the order currency, how you are ordering to this vendor. Okay, and you can put the payment terms, Incoterms, what other information which is needed, that information you can put. Okay, and if you have any partner functions are there, which we discussed last time, right? We can create supplier. For the supplier, you can create multiple partners, like order will be received by some other partner, payment will be received by some other partner, delivery will be happen for some other vendor, right? For that you can assign here the partner functions here. Okay, you can assign here what is the partners here. Okay, the partner roles, ordering address, and pay, all this information you can assign here, and you can enter who is the partner number. So that means this partner number also you have to create as a vendor. So in your system, if you are created that partner has a vendor master record, then only you can able to assign here. I cannot simply assign the name. We should have the code, vendor code. It's clear? And we discussed about vendor subrange also, right? If you have the vendor subrange activation, then you can give that vendor subrange and you can create here. Okay, and the plant relevant data also you can extend this one. Okay, clear? Okay, and you can, if you want to give some text, you can give the text. Okay, like if you can select here and you can give that to what text you want to give. Some text you can give that. Okay, suppose that vendor should always follow notifications and shipping instructions. Like I can put something, right? So I can put something like for a notification that it will be go to the who raising the purchase order. They will check that, okay, what notification it is there or what text it is there. Okay, or you can put that vendor always delivering the product on weekends or weekdays. Like you can put some comments. Okay, clear? So this is for text only. Okay, like you can put that text. Okay, so then you can save here. So what happened? The business partner is creating. The business partner created as a vendor, and it is extended to this purchasing organization data. It's clear.
Yeah.
So now what to do for pivot creation? Do we need to communicate data also, right?
Yeah.
So again, which BP role you have to extend? So the number which is created as 133421. Okay, so this is the number which is created. So I'm just opening that 133421, right? So this is the one which is extended to this BP role. Okay, now I want to extend to, again I want to extend to which BP role I have to extend? Which BP role I have to extend?
Customer.
Not customer. Company code data. We just extended to purchasing organization data. We need to extend to the company code data. Right? So you go to change here. Then click on FLV N00. Now I'm just extending to financial data. Now company code data which is coming. You just need to click here company code data and enter that what is the company code. Okay, so 1900 or something which is there now, 19110 or something, that 1910 you can enter. Then enter. Okay, now you can enter that the vendor related GL account and any head office details, all this information you can enter here. Okay, clear? So payment terms, you can enter payment terms, terms of payment. So what terms of payment means? Vendor is saying that you have to pay immediately the amount to the once the delivery is completed, you have to pay immediately, or you can pay 3 installments, or you can pay within 14 days. If you pay that, you will get some cash discount. Okay, within the 30 days you have to pay amount completely. Like payment terms will be there. Okay, so like you can all house banking details, payment methods. Payment methods means check or cash transfer or cash payment, bank transfer, all it will be there. UPI payment, those are all information. So these are all financial related information. Okay, tax related information, all this. So now you can see that general data is there. That is the which we discussed, right? 3 parts we discussed. Vendor master card. One is general data, that means address, tax information, all these things. Second, company code data information, that is GL account, which bank account have to pay that and all. And the third one is purchasing organization, that is for purchasing organization, how order you can order to that vendor, what is the terms and conditions, Incoterms, all this information. So now I extended to company code data also. Okay, so now I can save this one. Okay, now what happened, this 133421 is created. I can go directly back and I can go to BP and I can search this BP number. Okay, and go to display, double click on that, and you can see that it is a company code data also is there, FLVN00, and even purchasing organization data also extended. Okay, so both it is extended. Clear? Okay, so now if you go to BP, okay, so the number, once you created BP number, okay, how I know that BP number, what is the vendor number, where I can see the vendor number? This is not vendor number, this is just BP number. See, BP can be vendor or can be customer. So where we can see the vendor number?
The general data.
Vendor general data. So there it is created. So why it is created same number? BP number has a vendor number?
Yes. The same number range.
Same number range. We assign the same number range and we just put the validation in the configuration. Make sure that both BP number and vendor number is should be same. Okay, and you can also see that the vendor account group also we have created same. Okay, clear? Okay, clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Somebody is opened already. You opened that, Shiva?
Yeah, I opened. Just I was checking that. This vendor general data itself is not there for me. At the tab, I'm not able to find after opening this business partner. Yeah, you can continue, sir. Sorry.
No, no.
I,
So you just enter this one. Okay, you can see the vendor generator based on your selection, BP role selection. If you selected 0000, it won't get anything. If you selected that our relevant BP role only, it will come under general data. Okay. So make sure
okay.
that when you selected BP role, it should be FLV N00 and FLV N01. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can also see that information of vendor number and account group also. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can here.
No, I will come out.
Yeah, no
Sorry.
problem, no problem.
Um,
Okay. So any other questions? So this here you can see in the vendor general data, vendor general data, you can see that whether it is vendor sub range relevant or not, plant relevant data or not. So how where is the setting here? How these two checkboxes are selected? In the vendor account group level, we selected that one of the control, right? Vendor account group controls. Vendor sub range is relevant or not relevant, plant relevant is or not relevant. Correct?
yeah.
So that setting from here. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now you can also see that how what is the use of this vendor sub range. Okay. I'll just go to purchasing organization data. Okay, and I will go to here vendor sub range and I will just go to change. Okay, I can put something like yes, I'll just put that vn underscore yes something. I'm just putting that. Okay, yeah, I'll just put first value creator. Okay, so I'll just creating that vendor underscore us. Okay, so us origin, I'll just put origin. Okay, I can put that what is the plant here. Okay, what is the client or what is the plant here. So which plant you are extending this one. So 1910 I'll just put. Okay, okay, 1910 is not there. What is the 1900 plant? Okay, so just selected that. And what you are planning to extend? What is the meaning of vendor sub-range? First, tell me what is the definition of vendor sub-range? What is the planning? What is the meaning of the vendor sub-range? For the same vendor, I can create the multiple purchasing organization data because it might be
He is eligible to provide parts to multiple organizations.
multiple origins from multiple origins. Like suppose let's say Amazon is there. Amazon is the delivering from India and he is delivering from the US also.
US
Okay,
also.
so
Yes.
when he is delivering from US, okay, he will ask to pay from the currency USD. When he is delivering from India, the currency will be INR. So how we can differentiate in a NMS record based on the sub range. Okay, so I can create the sub range. Can put that. Okay, I just want to be extended to purchasing data. So I'm just creating here. Okay, so this is not the actual plant. So the purchasing organization is not connected. Okay, so but I have any other vendors are there. Okay, other plants are there 1900. Other than this 1900, you have any other plants? Let me try this one. So it should be extended. Okay, the plant is relevant to the purchasing organization. Okay, this is also not relevant. So what we can do, I'll just try to assign this plant to that purchasing organization. So we'll go to enterprise structure and assignments and material management and assign plant to purchasing organization. So here I can see that what is the purchasing organization 1910. So 1910 is assigned to 1910. Okay, so is not created. is not available. 1910 is not available. Okay, I'll try to assign that. So 1900. Somebody is deleted, I think, maybe. Okay, now I assign to the 1900. This organization structure we'll discuss. Okay, no problem. So now what we did, I'm just assigning that this purchasing organization also relevant to this plant. Okay, so I'll go back again. Just go back again, and I'll just creating again. Okay, so where is change? You got to change and create and extending this US arranger, and what is the plant 1900 and enter. Now let's see that if it is allowing or not allowing. Okay, now it's allowing. Okay, so now you can go to this one and this plant vendor subrange you have created. Okay, okay, so now you are created one subrange, right? So this vendor subrange, you can see that purchasing organization data only you are extending. So now you can assign here what purchasing organization data you want to be maintained for this one. So that you can maintain here. Okay. So like the actual is 1910. Okay, but I have created that other vendor subrange. Okay, so when I'm just creating the PO, I can assign directly the subrange, or I can assign only plain, which is not without subrange. So like you can create that other country also. Okay, suppose I'm just creating that like I'm just creating that India. Okay, okay, so I'm just putting that same plant. Okay, enter. So now it is created this also India. Okay, so I can maintain which is relevant to India, or I can maintain which is relevant to the US. So when you are creating the PO, I can assign that subrange, then system will pick the relevant purchasing organization data from the here, not from here, not from here. Okay, not from here. It will take from this subrange what you maintain. Clear? Is clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, like you can create multiple purchasing organizations, the same PO, so same vendor having the multiple purchasing organization. So you can also block the purchasing block. Particularly if you want to block from India, then I can block here. The vendor still work, but it will be blocked when I'm using this vendor subrange for this India. So like you can do whatever you want to do, you can do. Payment terms you can change, order currency if you want. So I'm just putting INR here. Okay, so okay, this is the INR I'm just putting. Okay, okay, and I can put here what is the number, what is the here currency. I'm just put that USD. Okay, so like you can put whatever it is like with vendor subrange level you can maintain. Clear? It's clear?
Yeah.
Any questions here? Any questions here? You can still want to change, you can change. Okay, and if you want to be extend the purchasing partner function also, you can extend partner function. If I select a partner function, what will be happen? It will come the partner relevant information. Okay, clear? So now see that now you can see here, I'm just saving here. I'll go back. Okay, I'll just go back here. Okay, now I'll just go again BP. Tell me where I can see the subrange impact. Where I can see the subrange impact. The vendor subrange, and I can see that when I selected India, it will come. Currency is INR. Okay, currency will come INR, and when it will come US, then it will come. When it is US, then it will come USD. Okay, clear? Hello, is it audible?
Yeah, audio
I think Fernando is lost. He is not.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Okay, so got it right? How it will be like?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, now the same vendor, if you want to extend it to other purchase organization, how we can do that? Same vendor, so other domestic vendor, other purchase organization I want to extend. So what you can do, you can go to switch organization here. Okay, you can switch organization and you can put that what purchasing organization you want to extend. Okay, clear?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So like you can do, if you want to extend that, you can extend for purchase organization and all. Okay, so this is the way you can do that. You can again, the order currency, everything, it will be different for purchasing organization, 1190. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Incoterms, what you, so did you remember that Incoterms we discussed that, okay, right? So whether vendor is paying that the freight cost, or we are
Yeah.
paying, or it is how it is, they are dispatching at terminal, or they are dispatching at the shipping point, how it is like, you can define that, okay, Incoterms. Okay, and minimum order value also you can define how much minimum order value you can for this vendor, that also you can do.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yeah, yeah. Understood.
So, any other questions?
No, no. The common question: how this BP is different from this vendor master? Is this BP is part of vendor master only, or the business
Okay,
process?
okay. So, if you, okay, BP, what is mean of vendor? Vendor is our company partner. He's our
Company
partner,
partner.
right?
Yeah, so what I'm calling a supplier.
Even customer also our partner. Even
Ah,
employees also our partners. Because they are
okay.
giving the business or they are working for us. Even service vendors
Okay.
also, they are our partners. So what
Okay.
SAP did, earlier in the issue system, we directly creating the vendor master record or customer master record or employee master record manually. But now
Yes.
what they did in a S4HANA system, instead of multiple master data, I can create one single BP number. That BP number, if you want to create as a vendor or if you want to create as a customer, that you can create. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
if the same business partner working as a customer or vendor both, then you can extend it to .flc00 also.
Okay. In ECC 6.0, there was no concept of BP.
BP. There is no concept of BP. There is a concept of BP, but not for the vendor master card or customer
Vendor
master
master.
card. It
Okay.
is for the some other SRM, supply relationship management, and extended warehouse EWM.
Yeah.
That concept is different. But here,
Okay.
vendor master point of view, ECC level we don't have. Okay.
Okay.
From
Understood.
S4HANA only, this is BP. So in interview point of view also, they clearly asked that, okay, what is the major change in the ECC to
As for
S4HANA in the
and
management?
yes,
So
yeah.
this is one major change. Okay.
Yeah. Understood.
Okay. And Fernando, I think you lost connection. Okay, I'm just repeating that. If you want to be extended this BP to other purchasing organization, okay, you can switch this one organization. Click on switch organization. Okay, so there you can extend it to the your purchasing organization. What purchase organization you want to extend, that you can extend it. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Or if you already created multiple purchase organization, you can select purchase organization. Which purchase organization you want, you can select that. Based on the, if I selected this one 1910, then it will come that information. Okay,
Okay.
okay. So this is the one concept here. And if you want to be block the vendor, where I can go? You can block the vendor here. Okay. From here only you have all the options like central leap deletion block. So in the middle master we have separate transaction codes, right? But we don't need to go there. In the delivery completion indicator we have directly block, central block. Okay, Shiva?
Yeah. Yeah.
Payment block is there, central deletion flag is there. Okay, but in ECC version you need to go to the transaction code to XK06 or some other transaction codes, flag for deletions. Okay, but here you can go directly here, you can put that. Okay, in BP level also you can do that, or you can do in XK06 also. Okay, that's anyway, it's not absolute. Okay, clear? Is clear?
Yeah.
Any questions here?
Yeah, that's fine, sir.
Okay, so now you understand that if you want to be block this flag for deletion, the supplier at company code level, you can enter the company code level, or if you want to block at purchase organization level, you can do purchase organization level. Okay,
Okay.
clear? So that we already seen that in the Metal Master card also, right? How
Yeah,
Metal
yeah.
Master card block and all we can. So that same concept here also. Just okay, just stopping this. Okay, now I'll go to that. What other transaction codes we can use here? So MKVZ, okay, MKVZ is the transaction code, okay, MKVZ is the transaction code to see the vendor report, okay, what vendor it is created, okay, how many vendors are created, how many vendors are there in this purchase organization, all we can see here, okay. So you can give the particular account group, you have the vendor account group that you can give that, okay, execute, and you can see that what is the BP number here. Okay, so which we created just now, we created 133421, right? Clear? Is it audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is the report, this is nothing to do with this one, this is the report.
Okay.
MKVZ can see that what vendors are created, what are the vendors we have. Okay, it's clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And same Metal Master card also we have the reports. Okay, same for Metal Master card also we have. Okay, now I'll just show you this one. And Metal Master card also we have this one, that is MM60. Okay, MM60 is the list of materials which is created for your plant. Okay, so 1900 which I have created, and who created also, created by it, with my name also I can put that something which I have created. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
So you can see that the materials which I created. I have created two materials, one is steel rod and one is text material which I have created. Okay, so this is the I can see, and table level also you can see SC69. The SC69 is the transaction code to see the database table. Okay, so there you can give the table. What is the Metal Master card tables?
Mara?
Mara, yes, Mara. Okay, so Mara is for general data. Okay, and MARC is for plant data. Okay, and MARD is for store location data. Okay, and MVKE is for sales data. Okay, MBW is for accounting data. So like you can, all the tables you can see the materials which is extended. Okay, and if there are somebody saying that I am not able to see that in the Metal Master card, you can see here and check that whether it is extended or not extended. Okay, okay, like we have that for vendor master card also, that is LFA1 supply master card which we created just now, right? What is that T code we created? What is the vendor master card we created just now?
Yeah, the
Vendor master card, which vendor master card we created? 133421, right?
1334, yes, yes.
So that I can give here the supply number. Okay, I can give this one. So I can see that this is the BP we have created, business partner service like the paper. So this is the way I can see that. Clear? You can see here the group, vendor account group and all, you can see that. But here you cannot see that BP number. Okay, this is only for vendor master card. Okay, so again, purchase organization data, if you want to see LFM1. LFM1 is the purchasing organization data. Okay, clear? So execute. You can see that LFM1 is the purchase organization data. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, same for company code data. What is the company code data? LFB1. Okay, so LFB1 is the same for company code data information. This is for company code data information. Clear? And there is LFM2 also is there. Okay, that is for the purchase. This is also same purchasing data only, but it is relevant to that some views. Some views it is there in M1, some views it is there in M2. Okay. So these are the tables for the vendor master card. But I just explained in the last class, there is a BP separate tables and vendor master card is a separate tables, right? So mostly we don't need to the BP tables, but we also important when you are working for the some technical relevant. Okay. So where is that? We just have. Okay. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? You can see here there is a table for business partner B200, B2100, PP roles, bank details, BAM. So this is the tables you can refer that. Okay, clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you just refer that tables and all. Okay. Any questions in the master record?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Just to do the practice, okay? Don't
Yeah,
leave
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay. So we need to do practice more. Okay. And I have already added here the more information also.
The steps. Yeah, yeah.
I
This
have
one.
added
Okay.
information here. Okay. So you can see that step by step BP role, number range roles, and how BP is connected to vendor, and again for vendor master record for group how to create. Okay, and the tables also have assigned here. Okay, so please do the practice on this one. Okay, clear?
Yeah, yeah. Sure.
And I have given this PP roll numbers also, FLV and 00, FLV1, all these details. Okay. Now let's go to the next topic. What is the next topic here? Any questions on the vendor master record? Shall we go ahead for next topic? Any any questions?
Okay.
Any-
Any questions?
No questions. No questions.
Okay. So shall we go for next topic? So I have given this material type also. Okay. Just attach
yeah,
this
that's
material type. Okay. So only the interview point of view, it's very easy to you to understand how it works and all material type. Okay.
Yeah.
So the number ranges, procurement type, field selection, price control, fields, all these things. Okay. So if you refer this, it might be help to you to clear the interview round. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will be there in the call for next 4 minutes. I have to go and pick up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
sorry to disturb you.
Okay, no problem. Then we'll stop here and we'll connect
Okay.
back if you are back at 8 o'clock and we'll connect if Fernando is okay. We'll start for source list also.
Is that fine, Fernando?
Yeah, sure.
We'll connect back at 8 o'clock, no?
Sure.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Okay.